Hey guys, it's Audrey, and you know what time it is. It is October reading wrap up. So I read 10 books this month, and I might finish 11, might not, but if I do finish it, I'll just put it in the November. So I read some on Kindle, but here's the ones I read in person. I started out with Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson, and I do have a video on it. I did a video like what I read in a week, so I'm not going to go too much into this, but I did rate this 3 out of 5, and I would read another one by him. And then I read Butcher and Blackbird, which I rated 4 out of 5. I really liked that one. And then I rated Black Sheep 3 out of 5. However, now that I think more into it, I think I would put that down to a 2. The more I think about it, I'm like, I don't know about that one. My cat wants to say hi to everyone. This is Mighty. And then I read Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I gave this a 5 out of 5. It's about a girl who doesn't have powers in this universe that does have powers, and the people who are powerless get executed. So it's pretty much her navigating her life throughout this, but then she gets a bunch of attraction for saving a prince, which says on the back that this happens. And so then she gets put into these trials, and she's like, I can't get outed that I don't have powers, but everyone else does, so like how am I going to live through these? So it's kind of her going through that as well. And I loved it a lot. I highly recommend it. It was so good. Then I read Caught Up by Liz Tomford, and this is another 5 out of 5. I had some good books this month. So this is the 3rd book in the Windy City series. My cat really wants loving right now. 3rd book in the Windy City series, and this one is about a baseball player who is a single dad. Mighty, your tail keeps getting in my way. So a baseball player who's a single dad, and then he needs a nanny. So his nanny is his coach's daughter, and they don't get off on the greatest first foot. And so it's coach's daughter, nanny. There's a little bit of an age gap as well. And she's a famous baker. I was about to say chef. She's a famous baker, and it was really good. I love Liz Tomford's writing, and this series is my favorite thing ever. I am so sad I have to wait for the next one. I wish it was out already. But yeah, Caught Up. Then I went into Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and this book is about 2 doctors, and the male doctor starts working at the hospital that she's working at. So then they meet each other, and then they become friends, and then kind of more, and it was so good. It was so good. 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. The anxiety representation in this is incredible. I do recommend reading the first one in the series, which is Part of Your World. I also rated that a 5 out of 5. However, they are interconnected standalones, so if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I would recommend it because I think they're both amazing. I jumped into the Shadow and Bone series. I rated all of these 3 out of 3, or 3 out of 5. They were okay, but they weren't the greatest. This is a YA fantasy. Shadow and Bone is about a girl who doesn't know she has powers, and then all of a sudden figures out she does. She's a Grisha. This is the Grisha verse. And that just means she has powers, and she's like one of these people, like the most powerful. So it's then just her like figuring out what's going on, and like there's some turmoil going on in the world, and like wars and stuff like that. And it does have a little bit of love in it too. Yeah, I just didn't love these books that much. I thought the last one was the best, and I really liked the epilogue of this. I thought it was super cute. But it just like, I don't know, they just, like, it was hard to get, like, read these for some reason. I didn't have the urge to pick them up, even though while I was reading them, like, I felt like I was having a decent time. But it's Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and then Ruin and Rising. And then finally I read Harlan Coben's The Match, which my sister let me borrow. It is like a mystery. I wouldn't say thriller, but I would say mystery. And I gave that a 3 out of 5. Again, it was like an enjoyable book, but nothing special. It's about this guy who was left in the woods when he was a kid. He was found like out in the woods, and he has no memories of his past before he was found in these woods. So he's trying to go and find his parents. And so it's him like figuring out his family life, like biologically family life. Okay, now I have a little bit of a book haul because I recently went to Books A Million. No, I did not. I went to Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble because I had a gift card. So first we'll start with Half Price Books. This was my first time going. Me and my friend Kara went. You should follow Kara. This is her info. We went and it was better than I expected. They're not actually half price, just saying. Some are, but some aren't. But they had like a good options. Like they had a lot. It was kind of overwhelming though, because like it's just a ton. So I picked up The Way I Used to Be, which is a YA, I don't know what it is. It's a YA book though. The little blurb on the back says, "I want to get as far away from the past as possible. Be as different from that girl as I can." And I'm pretty sure you should look up trigger warnings because I think this has essay in it. But I'm not positive. But I'm pretty sure it does. So look up trigger warnings, but Kara and I are going to buddy read this. And then I found Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. This is the only book by her I haven't read, so I snatched it up because I love her writing so much. As you guys know, the last 2 books I read by her were 5 stars and the other ones were like 4. They're amazing, so I'm really excited for that. And then I'm also a huge Jodi Picoult fan. I don't think I talk about her a lot, but I am a huge fan. And I'm trying to go through all her backlist, and I found this one, A Spark of Light, that I haven't read, and it's just like, the cover was really cute, and I was like, okay, let's grab it. Then I want to do a reading Christmas books in December, so I got Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey, which I think is a new release, and I'm super excited for this one. Actually, the ones I have read by Tessa Bailey, I haven't loved, but I don't know. I'm gonna give her another try because this looks like a cute Christmas read. Alright, then I went to Barnes & Noble because I had a gift card. Shout out to my Aunt Stacy for giving me a gift card. Okay, so again, I want to do a reading Christmas books. So I got In a Holidays by Christina Lauren because I love their writing so much, and it's a Christmas book, so I'll read that in December. Then I got One Dark Window, and I didn't get the second one because I don't know if I like this one, but I bet I'll end up getting the second one because I've heard amazing things about this. I don't know much about it except it is a fantasy book and looks really cool, and it's been blowing up everywhere. Then the real exciting stuff here. I got the Crescent City novels. I got, what one goes first? I think it's this one first, right? House of Earth and Blood. I got the special editions. Like, come on. That's incredible. And then this one is House of Sky and Breath. Like, oh my gosh. They're insane. They're so cute. So I'm not going to read them right away because I do want to read the whole Throne of Glass series first because I heard you should read that before you get into Crescent City. So I am planning on reading that sometime soon, but I just wanted to grab these while I could because I didn't think they would still be in stock. They're just so gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh, incredibly gorgeous. Anyway, so I got this. Also, I'm filming this October 31st, and it's snowing outside right now. Should I show you guys? I should show you guys. Hello. You guys are getting real up and personal with my room night now. Don't judge it, okay? I'm gonna flip you down real quick. Look at that. Oh, well, don't look at the bird poop on my window. Look at that. Isn't that insane that it's snowing? But anyway, I live in Michigan, by the way. That's why it's snowing right now. Anyway, that is the haul I got. And those are the books I read in October. You know what to do. Subscribe, comment, like. Tell me what you want me to see. What you want to see me do. Okay. Bye, guys.